Hey, before we get into this video, I just wanted to talk about some things that went down today on Instagram. Well, first of all, Mr. Snowflake came out with a video with receipts of Miss Tommy Salami on a feeder website. Now, it was absolute proof that she was on this feeder website. So now Tommy has responded on Instagram. I'll read it to you as well. So it says, I want to stand up for myself and clear a few things up. I've never denied my preferences. Amber Lynn was fully aware of everything from the very beginning of our relationship. People are now using my preferences and as an excuse to invade what little privacy I have left. It's just a way for them to justify crossing boundaries and looking into my life far beyond what's appropriate. They want to excuse doxing every small detail they uncover about me. Just because Amberlynn is a public figure doesn't mean I am. Being with her isn't an open invitation for people to scrutinize my entire life. There should still be some level of respect. This level of harassment speaks volumes about the people posting it more than any tea about me. Number 2. Apparently, there was also someone in Reddit pretending to be me or pretending to be a relative of mine. This wasn't me. I was at a family birthday party yesterday, and I have no idea who that person was or what their intentions were other than to stir the pot. I'm not the secret, elusive, terrible person that people are trying to make me out to be. Honesty and integrity are important to me. All of this has been too much. At this point, it feels like a damned if I do, damned if I don't situation, so I am speaking up for myself. Now comes in the best part. I hopped into her comments and I said, I think you need to not let what people say about you online affect you so much. You know who you are, and a random stranger shouldn't affect you so much. Hectic Tommy Salami, replied, people are going to lengths such as messaging every single person on my follow list asking about tea. It's not just a matter of not letting things get to me. People are actively trying to ruin my life. For example, Alexis. She specifically said in one of her videos that is her goal. I have done nothing to her. Now, I haven't kept up with the lexicon because I don't like her. I was kind of burned by her. I know a lot of people were like, oh, just like they never trusted her and they never trusted her to begin with. But I was pretty burned after she went, did it for the plot and went to hang out with Amber because I don't know. I was on Alexis's side a lot. And so, I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to watch her content. So I don't know what exactly she's talking about, but there's some really good comments after this. There's one that I loved. Darling Angel said, it's her BPD. Your girlfriend will understand that. Then Tommy Salami said, BPD isn't an excuse for crappy behavior. There's therapy for that exact reason, but therapy won't work if you're not willing to admit there's a problem. Then someone said, tell that to Amber. And then Miss Tommy said, I have. Fucking gorgeous. Anyway, like that was still like, that was cool. I was like, hell yeah. But the best part about this, I made it. And you know what? I know this seems like not a lot, but I'm really grateful and I'm just fangirling a lot. I made it onto Despectful Moments and Apathetic Facts' collage. Despectful Moments blurred out my name, which is fine, whatever. But Apathetic Facts had my whole name in there. I don't think you guys understand how much I'm fangirling. I absolutely love Apathetic Facts. Despectful Moments I do too, but Apathetic Facts holds a special place in my heart because I see them post just hours after Amber posts. Like they're on it all the time and they make such good points. In any case, I'm so psyched for that. I know it's not much promo because it's not like, hey, she has a reaction channel, go check her out. But it's like, oh, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. In other news, today Amber put on her community post, she put a poll asking if she should go live for members and non-members. In her words, I'll put it up. Just a quick live to thank everyone for the support lately. Let me know if you're interested. It's like, girl, really? Really? I said no. I don't want to live from her, mostly because I don't want to do content off of it. Like, I don't want to do a whole reaction off of her lives. I hate her lives. And then based on the poll from when she saw it 4 hours ago from right now, it said yes. So that means that she will live stream sometime today or tonight. But the poll kind of says a lot of no's. So I guess we'll see. In any case, I guess that's it for now. And let's get into the reaction video. Hi everyone, welcome back to Just Tasha Things. Did that work? I think that worked. Today, Miss Amberlynn has posted a new video. And I just wanted to say, I fucking told you so. The title of this video is Medical Misinformation is Being Spread. Walnut contacted Jordy and semaglutide isn't working. I called it. I'm sure other reaction channels did too, but I straight up said, you stopped taking it, didn't you? I fucking called it. I'm not too sure about this whole medical misinformation thing that she's talking about in this title, but I do know a little bit about this Walnut Jordy thing. I went and watched that portion of his stream. And yeah, it was this feedy account named Walnut, and it had all the same information as Tommy does, so everyone was thinking that was Tommy. And so Jordy got this email about, like, with a bunch of information about how it was, like, their account was taken down, and then, like, really, really trying to prove that it wasn't Tommy. Well, it was weird. So I'm interested to see what Miss Amber has to say about it. Real quick before we get started, I just wanted to plug my Patreon real quick because I have been posting on there. So if you feel like you're in a place where you can, my tiers are $2 and $5. Don't ever feel pressured to follow me on Patreon or anything like that. I'm just saying it's there. It would really, really help me out. So, thank you all. Yeah, I don't want to beg for money or anything, but I do just want to say that it is there. I'm posting things on there. It's going to be a fun environment over there, and I'm looking forward to seeing some people over there. Anyway, but don't feel pressured. Don't feel like you have to. If you can, that'd be amazing. I'd really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Before we actually press play, I hate this shirt. I hate that shirt so much. It's like that awful silk almost fabric. It reminds me of an old couch we used to have. And then the lace. Like, the lace is cute. If it was a different texture fabric, I feel like I'd like it a lot more. Anyway, let's continue. Or let's get started.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So today's January 14th and I just got done.
That's 11 days ago. So it did look, the stream with Jordy happened 13 days ago. I really wish there wasn't such a backlog of content here. It feels really disconnected, you know?
Fulfilling so many cameo requests. Like, you guys are amazing. The video stating that I even opened my cameo hasn't even been published yet. I mean, by the time you guys are watching this video, it has.
Well,
but while I'm filming this,
because it's been like 11 days since you filmed that
video, it hasn't. You guys are honestly just so amazing and so supportive lately, and I just love you.
What is up with her arms? Okay, hold on.
You guys are honestly just so amazing and...
Ooh, what is going on with her? Why is she getting like bumps and cuts on her arms?
So supportive lately, and I just love you for it. Please do not mind my outfit. I mind it very much. Actually, just wearing this because I have not worn it in so long, and I'm trying to like wear things that I haven't worn in a hot minute because
Yeah, I'm glad you hadn't worn. There's a reason why you haven't worn it in so long. It looks terrible.
I'm trying to go through my closet and decide, like, do I really need all this? Your girl used to have like five 1,000 clothing items.
Oh, we know.
And I have dwindled it down to like maybe 50.
Okay.
And here I am trying to dwindle it down even more. So I saw...
Yeah, good. I mean, yeah, because it's... I watched this documentary the other night, or a while ago, about overconsumption, like with clothing too. There's actually this beach in Africa that is the beach, like the where it's supposed to be sand and rocks. It's all covered in clothes from North America that are just shipped out in these shipping containers. Apparently, we ship our trash to these countries, and so it just, I guess they fell off the boat or something. But there's this beach that is just covered in, like, it's a blanket of just clothes. The overconsumption is fucking insane, and I'm sure some of her shit is on that beach.
I saw this in my closet and I was like, do I actually still want to keep this? Maybe I should wear it for a day and see how I feel. Right now, I think she looks kind of cute. Okay, guys.
Sure, Jan.
So I do want to do a taste test. It's a Premier Protein. This is a white chocolate raspberry. I've never had that flavor before. When you're on semaglutide, you need protein. I was told, eat protein first. It's very important.
Okay. Oh my god. She drops her T's when she says shit, and it really annoys me. Important. It's important. Like last time, cognizant. Cognizant? It's cognizant. Just the little things, man. Just the little things fucking boggle my mind. Oh my god. By the way, has anyone been keeping up with Beck's channel? They posted oh my god, it was such an amazing video. They posted a video reacting to Tom Harlock. And in that video, you guys gotta watch it. It's so fun. It healed a part of my soul that I didn't know needed healing. I'll link it below because it's so much. It's so nice. It's so sweet to see Beck doing so much better, and they have like this they're doing like an animation channel kind of thing. It's so cute. But they said in their video that a lot of the relationship was correcting Amber's bad grammar. So Amber knows that she is mispronouncing things and not saying words right. But she doesn't care. It's so annoying.
Be right back. Protein has a lot of health benefits, but...
Okay, you're going to tell me about protein now. About how protein is so good for you. Really? I don't need to hear it from you, Amber. I don't need to hear any nutritional advice from you, Amber. Save it, okay? Save it for your cameo, save it for your members only stream. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not gonna be a part of those member streams. I'm probably just gonna like watch the stream snipe and then come up on here and do a recap.
When you're losing weight, you want the protein, or you're gonna like lose hair and you're gonna get weaker. Like a lot of people who are losing weight, they lose muscle. So there's things you can do to prevent,
like muscle atrophy. Sure, okay, she talked about this last time, and I think, yeah, sure, okay, yeah, sure, all right, go for it, girl. You need to have your protein anyway. Like it, even if you're not doing semaglutide, the amount of exertion your body goes through just by walking across the fucking room, you need some protein to keep you okay. Have something for your body to like use as energy. Anyway,
that from happening. More protein, also some exercise, etc., etc.
What exercise are you doing? I want to know. I want to know what exercise you're doing.
Super excited to try this. Smells like protein. You guys know how like protein shakes have that like protein smell?
I actually don't. Maybe I just haven't had many protein drinks, but I have protein like bars, like the Build bars. Man, that was a game changer. Like eating a Build bar. I'll put a photo up. Eating a Build bar and then going to the gym. I don't feel like a limp noodle after. I feel like actually good and I still have energy. I said gym. I meant pool. Going to the pool. I would like to go to the gym, though. That would be fun. So maybe I should try some of these protein drinks so I can smell what she's talking about, because I have no idea.
Definitely has that. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Shut up. Ooh, that's good.
Oh, shut up. It tastes like a smoothie. It tastes like a milkshake. Wow. My jaw's on the floor. I'm picking up my jaw.
For a protein shake, it's not bad.
Oh, okay. For a protein shake, it's not that good. Okay.
It does have that protein flavor, so don't expect it not to. You definitely taste...
Why are you expecting me to go out and buy this? I'm not going to go out and buy that because you told me to.
The raspberry, which is exactly what I wanted.
Okay.
I will say if I was blindfolded, I would think it was vanilla raspberry and not white chocolate raspberry. So I wish it did have more of a chocolate flavor. Out of 10, I will give it a 6.
Wow, great content. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I know more about this Ensure that I'm never going to drink.
Hey guys, so it is the next day. So that means it is January 15th. Welcome to
10 days ago.
To another vlog.
Which, by the way, sorry. My last video, she said it was a vlog. It was not much of a vlog. It felt more like a sit-down, random, I'm going to talk about this book now. I'm going to talk about semaglutide. I'm going to weigh myself. It didn't feel like a vlog to me. But anyway, go off, queen.
I'm sure you guys have noticed I've been wearing my hair like this for like a week. That's because I decided to not wash my hair for a full week.
That's why? I wasn't gonna say anything. You know, I did notice a bit of grease when she had it slicked back like that, but I wasn't gonna say anything. I was trying to be nice. You know, because maybe sometimes if you slick it back, you can maybe put some, like, gel in there just to keep all the baby hairs. I should stop giving her the benefit of the doubt. I really should. Why?
I saw that it can really help someone's hair. It can help with your scalp balance, your scalp's microbiome. The texture can cause less damage.
There's a scalp microbiome, I guess. I mean, shit. It's just a bunch of oil. It's just... Sure. Okay.
I'm never doing it again, girly pops. Never.
Good.
It just puts me in a bad headspace.
Yeah, does anyone, like, when you don't wash your hair for long enough, it gets itchy? It gets itchy? That's a sign that you need to wash your hair. That's a sign that all the oil and the debris is all... It's all building up. It's not good, actually. You need to have clean hair.
Because it reminds me of the time when I was, like... so depressed and so unwell, like years ago, like 6 years ago. I literally didn't wash or brush my hair for like 2 months. So I know it's only been...
I remember that period. And there are some, like, there's some footage of Amber where it just really looks, her hair just looks really, really oily and greasy. And it reminds me of when I'm severely depressed as well. You gotta make sure that you put yourself first and your self-care first before anything else.
6 days. I get to wash it tomorrow. But I wanted to do the full week. But it's just, it triggers me. It's bringing me back to that. And I will say there has been a upside to this. It has been nice having my hair out of my face. I usually wash my hair every 3 days. And for some reason, like going a week has like bothered me.
Well,
once I hit day 5, I was like, oh my god. Off topic, I'm also extremely upset with myself because today is day 10 of semaglutide and I've already had my first meal. So I'm not going to weigh myself, but I was supposed to weigh myself today because I'm trying to do like increments of 10 because...
Yeah, whatever that means. Increments of 10. What does that mean? I still don't understand.
I'm curious, like, how well do I do each 10 days? So I will have to save that weigh-in for tomorrow. But oh my god, I literally was just sitting here journaling and I was like, fuck, today's day 10 and I did not weigh myself.
Okay, Mr. Snowflake said something about how Amber's... He theorizes that Amber's her newest thing is gonna say that she's autistic. Because of these little things every once in a while. Like, you know how her thing right now is she has BPD and it's all she can talk about. But he theorizes the next thing will be autism. I'm telling you right now, if she did that, I would be pissed. And I would stop being so nice. Not that I'm, like, nice necessarily right now, but I would come for her real quick. Like, no. For those of you who don't know, for all the new folk, who are watching, hi, by the way. I am clinically diagnosed with autism, on the spectrum disorder. Autism spectrum disorder. I was diagnosed when I was 22. And I should make like a little video about it because I know like an abnormal amount. Well, because I'm a mental health professional, I guess. Feels weird to say that, but it's like technically I am because I have worked mental health jobs and been paid for it, and I've gone to school for it and continue to go to school for it. So I know quite a lot about autism, how it began, its origins, how it's going now, what autism looks like. So that reminded me of, actually this is for ADHD as well, for issues with your executive functioning. So she forgot to do something in the day. Is she going to say that she's autistic or have ADHD? Because that can be considered like an issue with your executive functioning. I call it executive dysfunction because it doesn't work. Executive functioning is basically like remembering appointments, or it's pretty hard to describe, like remembering appointments, remembering dates, remembering times, remembering like for homework, for school. Pain in the ass. I have to like be on it all the time. I have to make a schedule before each course, and timers and reminders are essential for when you have executive dysfunction. And so basically that just reminded me of that, totally forgetting to do it. I don't want that to I don't want her to start saying she's autistic. I'm going to be really mad if she does.
Okay, guys, hello. Next day, January 16th.
Oh my god, next day. That entire day was just talking about her hair. Okay.
I just have to. Guys, hello. Next day, January 6th.
I like this shirt a lot better. Although, she's wearing something over the... That's a little weird, but I still like this one better. I think it matches her skin tone a lot better.
And last night, I just have to share this. Last night, I get a little screenshot. Yes, we're back to the cookie crumble nonsense.
I don't want to talk about the cookie crumble thing anymore. I don't want to talk about it.
Like, I kept saying over and over, it makes sense that it's Brittany, like, could possibly be Erica, because I sent her, like, a full body picture that, like, some Instagrammer now has, respectful moments to be exact, and I'm like, ugh.
Oh. I can't find the full body shot on the Instagram account. Follow me on there, by the way. Please. Anyway.
Respectful moments to be exact. And I'm like, Brittany still talks about me on Instagram and all this stuff. Literally, I'm not going to post her picture right here, but I think last night she might have posted this. I'm not going to post it because she didn't ask to physically be on YouTube. So I'm not going to like disrespect her in that way. But she literally posted on her Instagram, her with like the cookie crumble box and like this huge cookie like hanging out of her mouth.
Oh yes, I do remember this. Okay, you know what? I'll find a photo of it. I'll put it up. Put it up here. Because I don't care. Brittany is wanting all the attention. She wants her 15 minutes of fame. I don't really support her at all, so I don't mind putting her on YouTube.
I'm like, be so fucking for real.
Oh.
Like, not only is she literally proving my point further that, like, just get over it, like, move on.
Sorry. Look at this video. Look at her candle, the Tostitos jar candle.
If you're gonna be mad at anyone, be mad at your wife. But she's also just, like...
Really allegedly, girls. Allegedly. I feel like some kind of law is involved here, like some kind of threatening to sue is involved here, because that's really uncharacteristic of Miss Amber. Maybe Tommy is helping her with her content now, and that's why she's being aware of this, allegedly, and I'm not putting her on YouTube, because before, Amber wouldn't have given a shit.
Believe that they're definitely the ones doing this. And back to the whole walnut thing as well, which I didn't even know about this, but supposedly on the walnut account, there was literally a cookie emoji.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that's not a freaking troll. As I'm editing...
How did she do that? How did she do that with the cookie?
Literally a cookie emoji.
She uses the same thing that I use to edit. She uses iMovie. You
can't tell me that's not a freaking troll. As I'm editing this, I also want to pop in here and say that supposedly Walnut actually contacted Jordy.
Yeah.
And literally was saying how Amberlynn's right. Amberlynn is not Walnut. And Jordy would not show the email because it would prove that I'm telling the truth. But like if someone emailed...
He didn't show it because he didn't want to show it. He's not obligated to show it to like, oh my god, this is like to prove that Amber's telling the truth. I gotta show it. It's his stream. He can do what he wants. What the fuck? He thought it was weird and he didn't want to put it on his stream.
Emailed him and like had some garbage to talk about me or like proving that Walnut was me or just some like crazy nonsense. Like he would show that. He's done that. He has platformed so many different people who...
She sent it. She sent it. She's mad that he didn't show it on stream. So she absolutely sent it. Are you kidding me? Where's FBI Frank? Come on. We need FBI Frank to come back.
We're there to just talk shit about me. But like the one...
Well, duh. That's what people do online, Amber. Amber, you are a very hateful person and you're very easy to hate. Yes, there's a whole sub-community of people who hate you and talk shit about you. That has been around for a long time, Amber. And you know what? I'm going to go back to it, and I'm going to say, I think I'm going to say this in every video, it's not about you. Okay? It is, but it's not. These people, us, we can talk shit about you all you want, and it shouldn't affect your mental health. If anyone's talking shit about you, don't let it affect your mental health because it is not about her. It's not about you. It is about them. Okay? So Amber, that would be my advice to you. Don't take it personally. Okay? This is just a sub-community of people who hate you for good reason, and you just ignore them. Ignore them and keep being you and try and be better. But we all know that's not going to happen.
One thing that like I feel super violated over and has been causing me a lot of distress. Supposedly super violated over and has been causing me a lot of distress. Supposedly
this is just gonna be my content now, just correcting her. Supposedly, not supposedly.
The real Walnut messaged him and like he glossed over it. He literally won't even show the email
because he didn't want to. What the
like, that's crazy work. Shit.
You sent it. You sent the email.
Shit. Walnut, my DMs are open on Instagram. So if you want to contact anyone, it should be me.
You're contacting yourself. You're contacting yourself then.
Dear me, Jordy didn't fall for my scheme. Please come up with a new scheme soon. P.S. Please buy McDonald's for tonight. XOXO burger cookie emoji.
And a lot of people are getting confused when I talk about how like I feel violated and this and that, but like yes, I do feel violated because I did not give permission for my cookie crumble to be released. But I'm
how do we feel about this? How do we feel about it? Because me personally, yeah, sure, it's pretty violating. I mean, it was something that you made privately for someone and it got released. I think that's a little gross, but at the same time, I don't know, it doesn't really show. Apparently there's supposed to be more like it shows actual nudity, like her cookie crumble video. I'm not actually sure, but it's like, I think it's a little messed up. But at the same time, you're on the internet, you're a internet personality and you've made enemies. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm also talking about like a separate group of things where supposedly there's like sex.
Did she say it right this time?
Released. But I'm also talking about like a separate group of things where supposedly there's like...
Oh, she said it right that time. She said supposedly, not supposedly. Girl.
Sexual things being like screenshotted and like a girl's voice that sounds like me. Like there is like an actual girl doing sexual things while naked, and like a part of her hair is showing and it looks like my hair, and people are literally saying that it's me. Like, it's things like that.
Well, I've never heard of that. Can anyone enlighten me on that? I've never, and I am in the Facebook group. I am in the trenches of Amber world right now because I'm making regular content on it again. I've never heard of that. Please, if anyone knows what the fuck she's talking about, please let me know.
Where I feel violated, because it's like I was genuinely being impersonated, and like all these things were so unreal. It's just, ugh. I want to make it very clear that I'm not insinuating that like Brittany is walnut or whatever. And I will say, I think based on that picture, Brittany might also be doing that thing where you don't wash your hair for a week.
Oh my God, Amber, stop trying to be a mean girl. It doesn't look good on you. You just stop.
She should let me know how it goes, because for me, it sucked. Never doing it again. All right, you guys, we have a little Amazon haul.
Wow, there was no need to be that rude, okay? I get it, but being rude back to people who are mean to you is the worst thing you can do, honestly. You gotta spread love, and you gotta spread joy and being kind to people, and you'll get it back. I firmly believe that if you're nice to people and you spread joy and you spread goodness, you're gonna get it back. If you spread nastiness, you're gonna get it back. And I think that's kind of evident on this. Stop being a mean girl. Be more mature, please.
I was supposed to get 2 more things, and it says it was delivered, but it wasn't. So I'll just show that in a different vlog. So first things first, I want to start playing my Switch again. I really want to play.
Right, because Tommy bought her a new Switch when she was in... I get the states mixed up, okay, y'all? Don't get mad at me. Don't say that I don't know my facts, because I don't know the states. I'm not from the states. She's in Oklahoma now, right? Wisconsin is where she was with Tommy. So in Wisconsin with Tommy bought her another Switch. And now she's back home, and now does she have 2 Switches, or is she leaving the Switch at Tommy's place? Okay.
Play the new Mario Party. I still can't even believe that I haven't. That's shocking.
I'm sorry, I'm yawning.
My favorite games. So I went to use my Switch a couple days ago, and the Joy-Con, one of them were broke, so...
One of them were broke. Books is good for the brain. I just read a whole book. Girl!
I had to order new because I do want to use it handheld. Normally I just do it through the TV, but I'm telling you, I never turn on my TV, and I just want to do it handheld. So
You never turn on your TV? What do you mean? Oh my God, you're so quirky. You never turn on your TV. What?
I used to love a puzzle. I haven't done a puzzle in so long, so I decided to get a puzzle. It's a 500-piece puzzle. I thought it was so cute with the little pink slug bug and the really...
That's called you call that a slug bug? That's what that's called? For in America? That's called a slug bug? Ew! That's so gross. Why do you call it a slug bug? It's a beetle. It's a Volkswagen Beetle. It's a punch buggy. Ew! Why do you call it a slug? Ew. Sorry, that makes it sound so gross. I love punch buggies. That's what I call them, punch buggies. We used to have one when I was a kid. It was a silver one. It wasn't this one, but it wasn't a convertible, but it was just silver, and it was so much fun. I really loved it. Oh, and I used to have like a Barbie punch buggy convertible, and it was pink. Oh, man. Don't call it a slug bug. That makes it a slug bug. Yeah, look at a slug bug. No.
Pretty pink trees, and I like how people are just walking.
Explain more about this puzzle, girl. Like we don't have eyes.
And the homes are very colorful. This very much reminds me of San Francisco, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
You guys don't know, I grew up in the Bay Area, so I would go to San Francisco literally on the constant. Last but not least,
on the constant. Okay. Weird grammar. Weird idiosyncratic phrase there. Am I using idiosyncratic correctly? I'm not sure.
I got some stickers because I have been doing a lot of scrapbooking.
We know.
I'm just a hobby girly. I don't know what to tell you.
And that's another reason why Mr. Snowflake is worried that she's gonna start saying that she's autistic because she's like, I just love hobbies and I get so obsessed with them. Please don't. Please don't.
I definitely am not one of those people that don't have a hobby. I have like 9 million hobbies at one time, and sometimes I don't even know how to keep up. Oh my god,
Okay.
wait a minute. This came with a sticker book? Oh my god, I did not know that it came with this. It comes with a sticker book.
Oh.
That is so freaking cute. I love that. It did not advertise for that at all. We love a nice little surprise.
Sure. Okay.
So I got a bunch of stickers with flowers and girls on them. So they look like this. I guess I'll just open one to give you guys an idea. Oh my god, these are beautiful.
That's fucking
so there's
cute.
This one. Here's another one.
Show us some of your scrapbooking. I want to see that. I've always wanted to get into it, but it's just pretty expensive.
Look how freaking cute. I can't. So that's pretty much the gist. Like, they're so beautiful. Wow. So there's like a few different sets. We have like a tan, a yellow, pink, purple. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so freaking cute. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna start my puzzle. I opened it, and the first thing I noticed is I have heard that on the back of puzzles now they're like putting letters and numbers to like help people with puzzles.
Really?
And I actually got one that had that. And I guess that helps people who are like new at puzzles or they get highly frustrated, etc., etc. But it's like, I feel like it's dumbing it down a little bit, but it is what it is.
I don't know how that works.
I do want to say, like, look how adorable this bag is. Like, I have never...
Oh my god, guys, look how adorable this bag is. It's like see-through kind of, and it holds things. These are like reusable makeup wipes that I got, like pads. And this is, I'm supposed to put it in the dryer. Just look at this cute bag.
Received a puzzle that has such a cute little like bag that you can put the puzzle pieces in.
Girl.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Usually it's just like this clear plastic. And then on the inside, it also comes with a big poster of it.
A poster of the puzzle. Wow, okay.
Like, what? I've also never seen that. I usually just take the little box, and that's my cheat sheet, and I just, like, look at it like that. But this comes with a whole poster type deal.
I wonder if you could, like, you build the puzzle around the poster. That could be interesting. Like, you put the poster down and then build the puzzle on top of it. Maybe that's why.
Did all of the borders, separated all of the pieces,
right.
But looks like there is 2 side pieces that I accidentally missed in here. I thought I was pretty thorough, but guess not. But I'm gonna take a break for the night. Okay, you guys.
I did the easiest part of the puzzle, and now my brain hurts, and I'm gonna take a break and not turn on my TV.
So I did remember to weigh myself. So
okay.
I will show you guys that here in a second. But
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we know already.
But I do want to talk about the vial expiring after you puncture it for the first time in 28 days. Like, normally I wouldn't care so much, but I think it's because it's like medical misinformation. I know there are a lot of people who are watching me that are also like taking some of
this is the medical misinformation. Okay, I know nothing about this whole puncturing a vial and then it expiring after a certain amount of time, but I have read a few comments of people who are diabetic and take Ozempic or take insulin on the regular being extremely annoyed with that statement because it's, according to them, it's not true. So let's just hear her out. I do have access to like medical journals and academic journals like through my university, so I can absolutely I can research it and find an answer. So
Glutide or Ozempic or Zepbound or whatever it may be, who are now under the impression that like it doesn't expire after 28 days, and it really does. And I know people just always want to think that I'm wrong or lying or misinformed or I don't know this.
Because you always are. You quite often are.
Stupid, I'm dumb. Like,
you quite often are.
Get it? Because that's like the character you want to portray me as, which it is what it is.
That's the character you want to portray me as. Supposedly. Girl, okay, actually I do like this attitude a little bit of the whatever, do what you want kind of thing. but it's also a little backhanded too, because it's like, do what you want, think worse, horrible things about me, make up stories about me, do what you want, I don't care. Isn't that toxic? That's pretty fucking toxic.
But I'm telling you guys, like, there's a difference between a vial versus like an Ozempic pen or a semaglutide pen. And I think people are definitely getting confused, because when I went to the med spa, they had a vial that they took the semaglutide out of and put in 13 different syringes. So that was definitely going to expire. And I think since people like won't listen to me, maybe they'll listen to someone else. There is a reaction channel that I thoroughly enjoy. Her name is Libby, and she is very unbiased.
Libby, not the Libby. Wait, you actually enjoy a reaction channel? That's, wonder what this Libby character says.
Biased. She, channel that I thoroughly enjoy, her name is Libby, and she is very unbiased. She purely reacts based on facts and not feelings. And that's something I do appreciate. I like her as a person, even when she doesn't.
Do y'all think I am a very emotional person, and I am very, I get very excited and I get very passionate about things. But I do try and look at the facts of things. Okay.
Doesn't agree with me, even when she's calling me out on my bullshit. Like, she is critical, but she's also factual. So I want to show you a couple of clips from her.
Oh God,
as she is a lot more intelligent than I, and maybe if people are listening to someone else, they'll actually believe me instead of just like other reaction channels or haters and like, oh, this isn't true, when that's all just based on feeling and not fact.
Okay.
After 28 days. It literally said on the vial when I went to the med spa to get.
Okay, here's the first claim. When you open a vial of a semaglutide or an insulin, it has 28 days. That is true. So Ozempic is for a pen, it's 56 days. But the pens and the vials are two different things. So compounded semaglutide, after you open that vial, it's only good for 28 days. And after 28 days, you should...
Okay, she did a Google search, though. I wanna do a search on the academic library that I'm fortunate enough to have access to. Should I do that now? I'll wait until this segment is over, and then I'll look into it.
Throw it away. So this is correct and accurate information.
Okay.
So in this next clip, she's responding to
Amberlynn is dumb.
someone saying that like no one should take my word for it.
Yeah, no, I looked it up, Mars. Right here. So,
but that's like the first thing that comes up on Google, and you need to fact check that. You can't just be like, quick little Google search, and then look, it's the truth because the first thing I clicked on says you got to do a little more research than that. That like research is very often like researching the same thing over and over again to see if there's any different responses or different outcomes. So research is looking at multiple sources of information and making sure that they all align up. A quick little Google search like that, it could be taken out of context. It could be like, it really could be talking about something in particular, some other study in particular, some other claim. Maybe it's some other company who is trying to sell their product. I'm not too sure. I can't make out what the fuck she's actually looking at. Like this link here, I would like to be able to go and look at it myself. USP guidelines suggest a multi-use vial is discarded 28 days after puncture. However, Strive products do maintain, so they're talking about their own products, do maintain a 90-day beyond use date, and Dr. Friedman feels comfortable ordering a 90-day supply. See, look, these are companies. These are companies who are selling you this, right? I'm wanting to look at the academic point of view. Like if I'm trying to write a paper on semaglutide, I'm not going to be referencing this because they're trying to sell me a product. This is not peer reviewed. This is not medical data. This is, I guess it is medical data in the way of trying to sell you a product. Anyway, here are some key points to remember. The expiration date is the final day. The drug's effectiveness, safety are guaranteed. After the expiration, potency can decline and could be a risk of harmful byproducts forming, especially as an important semaglutide, which is the use of. While this is relatively rare, it's a risk you shouldn't take with any medication. Okay, so far, yeah, that's what I'm getting. But later on, and I'll add this in later in my video, I'll do some research on the side, and I'll get back to you. Hi, Future Tasha here. I couldn't find any information about semaglutide expiring after a certain amount of time. There was nothing that I could find on the academic journals. Maybe if I digged hard enough, I could probably find it, but to be honest, I'm just trying to get this video uploaded. So for now, I think I make a statement later on in this video. I'm pretty sure that I do stand behind. So just keep watching for my conclusion, because I can't find anything online about it. All I found is that it's linked to thyroid cancer, pancreatitis, but it also helps people with ovarian syndrome. Yeah, but nothing about it expiring after a certain amount of time.
On hers, and on other web, like all of the things here say, once you open a vial, here's Healthline for Wegovy pens. You know, all these different ones. 28 days is how long they remain stable after you open that vial. So all of these sources are also saying 28 days. So that's probably, honestly, in my opinion, a lot of these companies, they have to follow these guidelines. For example, I have an IUD. It's a form of birth control. It's an implant, a thing that gets implanted into the uterus. And the product label says 5 years. It's good for 5 years. After that, you need a new one. However, when I've talked to doctors about it, they say, actually, there's some new research coming out saying that it's good for 8 years. So potentially, all this data is like to make sure that, like, yeah, they could maybe lose some effectiveness, but there could be some new data coming out that it actually doesn't, but they're just trying to play it safe for now. In any case, this is very complicated, a lot more complicated than it needs to really be. Like, I don't understand why she doesn't just go to her doctor for this, but maybe Medicare is, like, it's different in the States, I know. Like, for me, I asked for Ozempic, I went to my pharmacy, they said that'll be $200. I said no. So, you know, because I don't have coverage for it. But if I did have diabetes, I'd be covered, and I wouldn't have to pay anything. So interesting. This is very complicated. Accurate information.
Okay. And then this is her response when someone said that it only lasts 28 days if it's not refrigerated.
You are on compounded semaglutide. If you open a vial, it remains stable for 28 days without refrigeration. That's not what I've read. Like from hers here, if it's opened and it's in the fridge, it only lasts for 28 days. And that's what every reference that I've read here says. Says that every single reference that I found here says that if you don't, or says that you have to refrigerate it for one. But in the fridge, if it's opened, only 28 days.
So anyways, now that that's over with, here's my land for today. All right, you guys.
Damn, I'm tired after that segment.
It is the 16th of January. Mm-hmm. Alexa, what is the date today?
Here we go.
Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2025.
Alrighty, so let's do the weigh-in here.
Hello. It's ready.
Stepping on.
Oh man, I've kind of missed that stepping on.
504.8 pounds.
The same.
504.8 looks like
That's
I
the
am
same.
maintaining. So I am definitely maintaining, which the second week for me, I always lose like a very small amount because the first week, like I lose so much. Like the first week I literally almost lost 14 pounds.
Yeah, and you said you were cognizant. You said you were cognizant. You said you were cognizant of that it's water weight. So that you were losing at first. So now, comes in the real deal, right? But she's also eating like shit. She's eating nothing but Diet Coke, like diet sodas, and like I said, not a veggie to be found, not a fruit to be found. What kind of exercise are you doing? Those are very important parts of weight loss. Ozempic is very helpful for losing weight, but it's a tool. It's not a cure all,
So I really hope by the time I do my Monday weigh-in that I'm down at least a couple pounds. Crossing my fingers. I will say, I have an appetite.
Well, what Monday are we talking about? The Monday has already happened. And we saw her weight and it didn't change.
Appetite, and I have food noise. The last couple of days have been hard. My girlfriend said they're literally only halfway through week 2. And if it wasn't for her saying, like, don't give up yet, I probably would have.
Yeah, because Well, I'm glad that Emily did step in and was like, really? You're like, barely have even started. Keep fucking going. We'll see how this goes. I'm beyond curious.
I literally was like, why am I taking a medicine that isn't even like doing what it's supposed to? But she explained to me, which is knowledge I already know, but still, she explained to me that like, I just need to keep going. My body needs to get used to it. I need to up my dose. And those things are definitely true. And I just really appreciate her because I genuinely was fixing to message the provider and be like, this isn't working for me. I try to be a very optimistic person, but sometimes
Bitch, where?
I do think of the negative. And I just feel very down in the dumps that I'm taking a medicine, which I hate medicine, that I'm supposed to be taking it. So
Oh yeah, because she also stopped taking any form of antidepressant or any kind of psychiatric medication. If you're new to my channel, I've been on antidepressants for most of my life. I started when I was 16 and I'm 28. And without my medication, I would not be vertical. I probably wouldn't be here. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable, but no, I would not be here if it wasn't for antidepressants. It has saved my life. It has continued to save my life every fucking day that I take it. Good on you if you can make it without it, but also it's there for a reason. Medication is there for a fucking reason. It is there to help you. It is an actual chemical imbalance in the brain that happens that causes depression and anxiety. And yeah, you can go about it in a holistic route. You can, you can smoke your weed. You can practice breathing. You can play with crystals. You can play with all sorts of stuff like incense, music bowls, all the shit that I do have and I do use. But there is also Western medicine that is there with loads and loads and loads and loads of evidence to show that it does help. It helps you a lot. There are some side effects to consider when taking any kind of medication, but don't sit there saying you hate medication and it doesn't work and it's trash. It is not trash. It is proven to be effective. Further than my anecdotal evidence of saying that it has saved my life multiple times, there is actual academic peer-reviewed proof of medication helping people. Anyway, don't get me started on that shit, all right?
So it'll literally take away my appetite, and it's not doing that right now, but I'm not going to give up.
Please don't.
I have.
Please don't. On the same note with the psychiatric medication, with the SSRI, SSNRIs, I'm on Effexor, which is an SSNRI, I believe. So it works in the two neural pathways of the brain, which is the serotonin and the norepinephrine. So it's when you're taking any kind of medication like that, like an SSRI, SSNRI, psychiatric medication, and honestly, a lot of medications, it doesn't work right away, right? It's gonna take a minute for your body to get used to it and it'll start working properly. All the hormones and all the chemicals and everything needs to kind of align, and your body needs to start to get used to it, this new chemical that's coming into your body all the time. Unfortunately, with Effexor, the one that I'm on, it's really hard to get off of when you want to try to get off of it. I haven't tried. It's really hard to get off of Effexor, and I've never tried to get off of Effexor. I've only upped my dose and tons. I'm on the highest dose possible right now, and getting off of it, even if I miss a dose, I feel it right away. That's something that I'm okay with. Because I've tried other antidepressants before, and this one has just worked really, really well for me. So anyway, we're like just a couple seconds away from ending this video, so let's continue.
Great support. I have people in my corner. So many of you are supporting me, and I appreciate you guys so much. I love all of you, and yeah, I'm just gonna end this vlog here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do, when I edit this, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna edit this tomorrow because here's a little story and why I keep moving around like this. I went to the pool on Monday. It's Saturday today, and I must have overexerted myself to the extreme because I have been so sore and so stiff for every day since. Today's better because I started taking Robaxacet. I've started taking this, which is a muscle relaxer, and that's honestly actually helping, like in the long term. Like not so much just like it alleviates my pain for the time being. It actually does help me a lot. But in any case, I overexerted myself a lot. It hurts to sit here for too long, so I'm gonna get up and get moving around a little bit. In any case, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being here today. If you feel like you are in a financial spot where you can support me, it is very, very, very much appreciated. My Patreon is linked below. I am starting to have a lot of fun on there. I've posted a few things already, and I'm looking forward to posting more things. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Not Twitter. Fuck Twitter. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok to keep up with me in between uploads. And with that all being said, make sure to take care of yourself. Make sure to do something you love today. Make sure to practice some self-care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!